Mac-Que-Roni Drive. We welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Who is my return there? I'm here, baby.
Jackson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Doggone it. What's wrong, baby? Okay. Let it ready. There you go.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. First carry now for Alex Collins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Let's go. Green, 39.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Drops it underneath for Collins. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Jackson from the shotgun. Wide open receiver complete. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you know there's going to be somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Dobbs now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
You want to get back in your bed?
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
First down carry by Jones. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll go option to the short side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. on the keeper and a first down.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens. First and 10, it's Jackson. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Golly.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. The play fake. Here's Jackson.
Oh,
and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust to the
What else can I do?
What you hope is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Play action. Now Jackson steps away to his left, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Strain tricep will not be available for this game.
Now it's 4th.
Great.
He did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
And he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. But hang on.
I'll accept that roughing the kicker, sir.
On the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
Thank you kindly.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone.
Detroit! Detroit! Set! 3-19! 3-19! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone! 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 Gone!
To throw is Jackson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early.
Come on, man.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Green 39.
They'll run him now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
All right, here we go.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still looking to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Shedding the tackle. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Two minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to Heinz Field after this. On 2nd down, Dobbs. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I was going to say.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On play action, it's Dobbs.
Oh, man.
He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs.
That wasn't the funniest play.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. So that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And he lost the football.
What is this?
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Here's a 1st down run with Collins. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And avoids the contact by sliding. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now Jackson on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go. What's in there, Barney?
Jackson on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Cameron Hayward. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check it. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
The 2nd half starts with a carry by Bell. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On second down, it's Bell. 3 yards there, good enough to keep
We
the
got my
drive
daughter
moving.
up off of me.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
First and 10, Downs. Over the middle here to Brown. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He's going to air one out. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Face my ass.
Picked off by Tavon Young. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Still only scoring 3 points, though.
Quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a first and 10. Jackson, flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Stephon Tuitt, able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Second down, here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Detroit! Here we go now.
Here's Jackson. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And again, it's Collins. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Throwing on first down, Jackson. Buying time.
Ooh, goodness, I didn't get away.
Down here. Great coverage downfield. Cameron Hayward in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Good play. It's all right. He held them all.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, Jackson. This is caught inside the 15.
Let's go, that's a B.
A gain of 32 that time. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Back now in Pittsburgh.
Gonna play boring, 'cause I can. I can do that.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Leopard, blue 90. Watching that, Barney.
Now Collins.
Come on, man. Don't run into the man.
Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead for the quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. He picks up 7 yards there, but they're still faced with a difficult 3rd and goal here. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They pitch it out to Collins. He will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
No, it's not going to be enough. Can't win games by just kicking field goals,
They're a little
man.
tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big, half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about
Can't
their
give up that much yardage on a return
All of a
game.
sudden, they're down. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. To throw here, Roethlisberger.
Oh, give me that.
Incomplete.
Give me that.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he finds McDonald. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down.
Good sack, boy. Let's go, B. Williams.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Brown. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Here's Bell.
Come on, man. This dude embracing for all hits.
Before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Ooh.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. On 1st down, Dobbs to throw.
Oh, come on, man. It's a pick.
And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. And effective
Hey, that's a
here.
pick.
They'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a
Two
2nd and 3.
picks.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw. And he is caught at the 7-yard line.
Well, they are bailing you out, Raw.
4
God,
yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
bailout is
A
real.
1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now Bell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll
Come
get it
on,
down
y'all.
close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here. This is 4th and goal. They'll look to throw.
Boy, let's go. Let's go.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And
I don't care if I get a safety.
seal a week 1 victory. And the Ravens taking the field. Only 1 timeout defensively, so they
I don't
should
care if I
just be
get a
simply
safety,
I
Raw.
agree totally.
You
I
can
looked at
have
my
a
time
safety.
management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have 1 timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
I don't care if I get a safety, Raw. Well, I do kind of care if I get a safety.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to loft one deep left. And got his man complete. The 40, 30, past the 20.
Let's go.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their end.
Get my
Or as our
2-point
friends in
conversion,
Bayou
Joker.
Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Good game, Raw.
And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for
Well, yeah,
2.
that's
So
what the end.
sportsmanship nowhere to be found right
Screw
here.
it. Screw this.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year.
Cook my daggone running back.
Big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Ravens, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout
and we
here
play
in
them
the
more.
opener. And they'll return home next week to